Good morning. It is Monday, and I have decided that in order to get to know this camera best, why don't I just do a week in the life? Because why not? This is a Snippets from my desk video. This is your favorite neighborhood nerd, Simone, and I'm playing with my new camera, and that's what you get this week. I think I said it's Monday morning. It's sunny. We just got back from a weekend trip and last night, and it feels like spring here. I thought it was warmer where we were, but actually it's much warmer here. And I'm super excited because spring is on the way, and that's so cool. I'm not prepared to go back to work, but I'm sitting in the parking lot of my job. I have to go get oat milk after work, and then I'm going to pick up my new glasses that I'm going to show you later. So usually my job is quite flexible in when I get there. I just note when I clock in, and then 6 hours later I clock out. And the faster I get there, the faster I can clock out. And so since I have so much to do today, I should better get going. Another thing that I really want to do today is make a list of all the things that I need or want to do, because I feel like I am losing my mind. And the reason why that is because I'm not using my planner for those to-do lists. Monday mornings is my commute listen is currently reading the podcast. They publish a new episode every Monday morning, and so that is what I usually listen to on my way to work and during the workday until it's done. Even if I'm in the middle of listening to a book, I stop for that podcast. And today I heard a recommendation by Roxana that I am going to put on my list right away. And I'm looking down at my phone. So I have heard talks about this book quite a bit, but the review that Roxana had in this episode, which is season 7, episode 33, just made me take out the phone right now and put it on my Libby holds list. It is The Frozen River by Ariel Lawhon, and I think I'm gonna love it. If you have read this book, let me know what you think, because who knows how long I have to wait. So I will check in multiple times throughout this week. I will use my phone with paint. I will film snippets throughout the week just to see what I can do with this camera and how it will aid me in making more fun content for me and you. What do we think? I'm not sure. Do I like this? Do I not like this? I will see how this is going to work out for me. I wanted different frames. I wanted them to look differently. How do I look if I put my... So what do you think? Well, actually, it doesn't really matter if you like them or not. I'm gonna wear them. They just need to feel good on my nose, and then I won't notice what they look like. I will just be very... I've worn my other frames for years now, and I think I just need to get used to the new form and size, and we'll see how it's going to work out for me. I will be like startled every time I see myself in the mirror because I don't expect the frames to look this way. Okay, I will see you again later. I am really struggling to get used to these glasses. Now, I got them at 3 p.m. ish. It is now 7:30 p.m. So it's not the world. But what I've noticed is that if I move them all the way up to where the nose pads feel good, which is here, I feel like the whole frame sits too high up. And I'm not sure if that's... So when I picked out the frame, I picked it out without these thingies right here. These ones, the nose pad things. It was just regular. You could get them with or without. So maybe that was a thing that I shouldn't have done. I'm considering going back. Well, I will go back and ask if they can adjust the nose pads so that the whole frame moves further down on my nose, like this way, not up this way, because I don't feel like, look here, that I don't know if this is how I want the glasses to sit. So, but I think if they are sitting lower, at least that my eyebrows like sit on top of the glasses instead of inside, which looks really weird. I think that would be better. So I think what I'm going to do, I think a lot, right? Is go back there and ask them to adjust the nose pads so that the whole frame goes further down. Yeah. Now, because this is a vlogging camera and I haven't really gotten... I'm struggling getting the videos from here. Oh, I could just take the chip thingy-majig, the SD card, and put it into my computer. I could try that. I was thinking that I don't think it's a wise idea to film lengthy videos because I've had such a hard time moving them from the Osmo Pocket onto my computer to edit. Which, when do I edit? Not really anytime soon. I shouldn't film along when I do my planner update. But I think I should be able to do it because I have this SD card in here and I can take that and put it into my MacBook. Should work, right? I think I should try that. So, this, by the way, is a fleece, whatever, that I purchased at a secondhand shop. I've been looking for used stuff to wear, and I found two things. This I really like, and then at the other shop I found, like now when I'm talking and when I'm looking at myself from a distance and not this close up, I think it looks okay, good-ish. Still not 100% convinced, but I think I can live with this. This is... I have so much stuff on my desk. I think that's one of the things that I want to do. So here is the thing. I am trying really hard to, first of all, go stop all the things that I'm doing at 9 p.m. sharp and go to bed. Sometimes I was working well, sometimes not so much. It's 7:30, so I'm having, I think it's a good chance that I will be there at the right time. But before I go, or at least when the timer goes off, I will clean up my desk and set myself up for success for the next day. I had a comment on an Instagram reel. I'm not posting reels. An Instagram post, just a regular one, where I'm filming. I'm so glad I decided to do this vlog style snippets video this week, because I just remembered that I am doing the 20 questions interview with Alexandra's Art Insanity on Sunday. So where I said, I think it was on one of my Thursday 3 posts, where I said that my desk is always messy, and I don't really know why this happens, because on my dining room table, I always had to clean it off every night or whenever we ate. And we ate regularly, multiple times during the day. And so the comment was something like, maybe the dining room worked because you had to do this for someone else, and you're not thinking highly enough of yourself to be worth it to clean the desk just for you. You are worth cleaning the desk for, and you should do it. You should make it a priority. And I was like, well, that definitely sounds like something that I should try. And so I have noticed a big difference on how I approach this desk when I'm coming into this room and it's clean, and how I approach it when it's not. Which, wow, you should try it if you haven't. You are worth cleaning up for. So I'm gonna show you something that was on my giveaway table at work this morning, and I took it all because they're colors that I haven't incorporated in my crochet blanket yet, and perfect. I love scraps to incorporate without purchasing them. So let me stop the video and bring it up here. Brought this closer because look, isn't this awesome? I got some yarn, and this is all plied. I don't know. It's definitely not single plied. Or what is the TML? Tosh Merino Light. And that's a single ply? Is a single ply? Talking about yarn here. The one where it's not twisted. All of those are twisted, which is stuff I don't want to use single ply in the blanket because I think it is not as sturdy, and I want the yarns to be at least same ply, not necessarily the same thickness. But these are all, this one looks like, what does this one say? Nobody knows. This could be Hedgehog Oh So Fine. Hedgehog Fibers Oh So Fine Pet Rock, possibly. I don't know if it is. This looks like, no, this is a little darker. This side is a little darker than the other side. This camera is so cool. And And I'm really excited about this one. This is pink and with these bubblegum colors. I'm, you know, even if I wouldn't knit with this yarn, I am so surprised every time. This one is a gray. This one is a dark blue. This one is Madeline Tosh. Nocturne. And this one is Twist Light. Do they usually say what type of ply they are? No. I never really look at these. This is Nocturne, just in case you were curious. This one says Charcoal June Muted. This could be from Blanket Club or Shawl Club from Jimmy Bean's Wool, the muted colorway. This one says Silence February Muted. This one is Bijou. Oh So Fine. Also hedgehog fiber. April Sea Glass Muted. This has some neon colors in there. I'm not sure. Look at how it focuses on this and then I'm blurry in the background. Love this. And then the last one is another very light. This is really hard to capture. Oh no, there we go. With like lavender, very light lavender with some darker specks of orange and brown. Lovely. So these all are going into my crochet blanket bag. I think I have a lot of yarn now. Let me show you. This is what the blanket looks like right now. And last time, this Monday, so today, Ko-fi members saw this video 1.5 weeks ago, possibly, where I talked about all of my knitting and fiber, let's say fiber projects, because there is embroidery, there's a spindle. I haven't spun yet, but there's a spindle. You know what the thing is with the glasses? Maybe it's just the stranger danger thing also, that it's just so unfamiliar that the glasses are so bold, that they're different shape. And that's what makes me feel so uncomfortable with them. I'm keeping you updated on how I feel about them the further the week progresses. So I moved my marker up, and I know there's a lot of bold colors. There's also some lighter ones, but I'm very excited. I think what I should do is just start with some of, maybe this one. Because I feel like what is missing here is a little bit of a lighter some lighter colors need to be interspersed in here. And I think I'm gonna start with this one. But then I also still have some darker, and they're not as, you know what I don't like? When I hear them downstairs talk about the dog, or oh man, he did something. It's like, you're 3 people downstairs. Are you not paying fucking attention? So now my bag is completely filled with all the yarn. That's okay. It's fine. And I'm glad I didn't have to buy any of those yarns because it's supposed to be a scrap blanket. Can I just say that I'm super confused on how this looks when I look at the screen? It doesn't make sense in my head. I'm curious to see how that actually looks when I play it back. But that's okay. So, in theory, my goal is to ship out all of my Ko-fi things. Ship Ko-fi Gold. But as a true ADHD person, I put it off to the very last minute. I totally forgot that I was going away. This is my Q1 rewards, and for Q2, it's going to work differently, obviously. But I decided that I'm not going to print my challenge cards. So these would be the third. I really like these. Man, I think So here is the ones that I just made last night. I thought of this and I was like, this is how I want this set to look like. I have one set here that looks like this. I like those too, but these just, they really awesome. And then I have this one where I made numbers like this. I tried different ones. So I want to make 9 sets. I have 9 gold members by basically the end of the week. So that would mean, hilarious. Oh my gosh. 9. So I have 2. 7 need to be made still. I do have cards that are already made. Where did I put those then? Here. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one is trash. I thought I was going to have, I wanted to incorporate those, but I don't think I have these inks anymore. So I wanted to make a set with little to no, well, there's a tiny bit of ink splatters on them, but not a lot. I need 10 of those. I think these are the ones right here. Let's see. Maybe even take this one out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Did I count this now or no? I can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4. I want to stamp on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 that look like this, but then I need 5 more like this. Maybe I can swap one of those that are here out, so then this gives me, these ones can go. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 4 sets, 4.5 sets. I need another 4.5 sets. Should I just focus my energy on the scanned items and print them? You know, I should have made up my mind about this like a month ago, but no, I put off making these cards until the middle of March. Why? Why do I never learn that
if I'm not creative, there will not be a creative spark. There won't be any creative ideas. But if I'm just constantly making stuff, even if it's crap and I don't like it, there will be ideas and there will be things that I really like. Ugh. So this one I want to stamp. Then I have this one. I need to make 5 more of those. And then I thought maybe I could also just stamp numbers too, and then maybe decorate with fountain pen ink around. But let's say it's not working. It's not going to work. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to truck along and then ship it out whenever it's done. But I need to constantly keep working on it. So this, in theory, okay, let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days. If I need to pack them too, right? Ha! This is so much fun. So I need to make 3. So I need to make 1 set today. 3. Set 4. Set 5. Set. I'm just gonna, I need this visual. I'm basically, I'm effed. Why? I'm just going to truck along and continue doing it. I really like making them by hand, even if it doesn't really work out this time around. I hope my Ko-fi members are forgiving. But if I don't continue doing it and just always chickening out and like looking for the easy way out, then it will never happen. So what I need to do too is I need to share March printable. I need to share the Q1 printable. I'm so bad. Then I need to make the number cards. Challenge card. Pack B. Pack Q1 boxes. And at the same time, I want to keep journaling too, right? I need to plan this out much better for Q2. So, Tuesday, tomorrow, I need to take the van because at 8 a.m. my son has his driving test. And then on my way home from work, I'm gonna go groceries at Trader Joe's. I also need to edit my video for Saturday. And I want to film my Saturday video, my next week's So what I've decided to do, because I am, well, okay, if I'm pushing it closer, that's better. Because I am currently, I don't have a lot of time and I want to spend that time more on creating stuff than on stuff that, on filming. I have made the tough. That depends on how you look at my videos. If you say, oh my gosh, she's producing so much and they're not even high quality, then of course, sharing one video a week, one kind of edited video a week, and then the other edited video, unedited video. So snippets from my desks are all most likely always unedited videos, and the Saturday video could be edited. So I'm filming those on Saturdays and give myself a week to be able to edit, upload, make thumbnail, and all that stuff. So I'm filming that video on Saturday. And I don't really know what that's going to be just yet. I'm giving myself actually this much leeway if it's planned. But this video is the 8 pen questions video. I made it a little complicated. I wrote out the questions and filled colored numbers, that I want to speed it up. I want to say what pen and ink I'm using and what the question is. So for all of those 8 or 9 questions, I want to do that. And I need to take that time to do it. So I also need to cut more cardstock. Cut cardstock, that would be the first thing that I need to do. Stock 4 cards. Maybe I should do that right now. And I also want to stay on top in my journal. And I also just I'm going to turn the camera around a bit and show you something else. This pile right here seems to be ephemera that I have accumulated in a tiny short amount of time. And I want to go through it and put it away in the right places, but I haven't gotten there yet. So I'm like, what the heck? Where did it all come from? Why is this pile here? Oh, I brought some postcards. I am a sucker for these types of postcards. Oh, you can see the reflection of the screen in here. So, I haven't been here yet. I think I walked a tiny bit of this trail. I have been here. I haven't been here yet. And I haven't been here yet. But I really want to go all those places. So that's why I got those, because they're close enough so that I can get them. You know what I've also noticed? Or if you're from the greater Reno area, tell me where I can find postcards like this from Reno. I haven't found any yet, and I would love to get some postcards like this. Those 80s casinos, or even older, of course, Circus and all those. They're older, but I would love to have postcards like these from Reno with the old strip and the Reno arch on it and stuff like that. That would be so cool. And this is Bodie State Historic Park. I think this is a ghost town. Well, it says in the... I'm reading this. In 1859, William, also known as Waterman S. Bodie, discovered gold in the area now known as Bodie. In 1861, the first mill was established and the gold rush began. From the late 1800s to the early 1900s, Bodie was a booming town, at times boasting a population of more than 10,000. It is estimated that over 35 million in gold and silver were yielded during this period. And then, well, Yosemite, we all know what this is. And I haven't been to Mammoth Lakes yet because it's snow up there right now. Rainbow Falls is just a 2.5-mile hike from the Devil's Postpile Ranger Station, part of the Devil's Postpile National Monument in the California Eastern Sierra. The 101-foot waterfall is known for the lovely rainbow its mist creates in the midday sunshine. And yeah, that is definitely... I hope I have time this spring or fall. I'm going to Germany in the summer. You know, that's the problem. I'm visiting my family, but it's actually an unfortunately, because then I can't do... It's too hot anyway. It doesn't matter. John Muir Trail. I tried to hike Mount Whitney, but I didn't get up there. I had a permit and all that stuff. Long time ago. The John Muir Trail is a long-distance trail in the Sierra Nevada mountain range of California that passes through Yosemite, Kings Canyon, and Sequoia National Parks. The 211-mile trail is a world-famous trail stretching from Yosemite Valley to Mount Whitney, the highest point in the contiguous United States. And then Mammoth Lakes. Mammoth Lakes has been a treasured vacation spot for generations of families from all parts of the world. Is this nice speak for rich people? Mammoth Lake's history began in 1877 when four prospectors staked a claim on Mineral Hill. At an elevation of over 8,000 feet with dozens of lakes to fish, swim, and boat, Mammoth Lakes is a premier resort destination for outdoor sportsmen. I'm a hiker, or I would like to call myself a hiker, so I would check that box. I want to go there. So, too much chatting, too little action is happening here. I think I'm going to call it quits. Do you want to see? Oh, I don't have any more cards. That's why I stopped yesterday. So I'm going to cut and then do stuff. Okay. Maybe tomorrow I have more time to take you along my journaling, my art, the sets that I'm creating in no time. Maybe we can do some of this art together. See you then. Have I gotten used to my glasses? Yes, I think I have I feel a little bit better about them, about the boldness of them. I do definitely have to go back and check the nose pads, and it like there's pressure back here, but it's good so far. Hey, it's a lot of days later. No, it's Wednesday night. So I skipped yesterday, and I also didn't film along today. But I just finished. The reason why I didn't film along today is because I made a set of cards. I actually made more than just one set of cards. I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5 now. So I need 3.5 more, right? Yes. This is the base for more of those, so I need to drop some ink on here. But I stamped these stamps on here, these ones. And I really like how it turned out. It's very minimal might not be the right word for this, but it's there's, well, this one is not a good example, but there's just the number and a little bit of ink. I really like how that turned out. And then I think did I show you this set? I finished them all here. So I have all the numbers through to 10 in this circle set. And I feel like I should totally make this as a date set to 31. And then I pulled out my Pilot Parallels and made these ones here. So it's basically the same thing over and over again. I use the Pilot Parallel for the number, then go around twice with a fountain pen, and then use my water brush to activate the ink and fill in the space, and then go around with my Pilot Parallel here. And then I started, so this one is plain basically, and then I started the ink that was still on the brush, I dipped it off. Wow, sorry. I dipped it off. This is 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Where was the 9? I have a 9. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I have to tell you that I really like how this turned out. So now the only thing is I need to make sure that 8 is dry, because 8 is the one that I made last. But I thought because of my journal and the way that it works, remember that it's a week is on 4 pages basically. So a week is on this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I'm on Wednesday. I should actually be working on this. So I thought maybe I need to just do that right now. Is there still some ink on here? The paper feels so different. So I want to use my pencil, and then I want to draw this. I can't see. Okay, I just have to do this from memory. No. I think that's basically ish. Maybe it's even rounder than I thought it was. I can't see though. Nope. Okay, so here. Oh no, there's an edge here. Maybe I'll just go over this again. Oops. I'm just gonna go and do this here, so. I don't know what it is, but my hands are super shaky right now. I am currently listening to an audiobook by Claire McIntosh, and I found Claire McIntosh through the indie press list from of the Currently Reading podcast. The newest book by her was recommended there, which is the second in a series. I assume it would be the second in a series. And it's really interesting. So I listened to the first one, and now the second one is still on hold, and I haven't been able to, it's not ready to listen to yet. So I looked if there was backlist for her, and she has quite a few books already out. And so I'm listening to I See You, a thriller, and it's very, very thrillery. I'm invested. I don't know what to write though, but there's so much space left down here. So, oh, I was going to write spring out here. Maybe.
watercolors are here. I need a really dark blue and a water brush. Let's see what this is. This is too... Is this even blue? It's like a blue, dark blue green. It's a tiny bit... Oh, there is already green on here. So we can do this. And then, is there even still water left? Only a tiny bit. I don't know, it feels like this is... There it is. I think this almost looks like closest to what they actually look like. I need some gray. No, this is not going to be it. Let's see what I can do. I have my... I think this would be the best. I'm just going to color in the letters with this watercolor. What's this? This is almost like a brown or brownish tint. How do I create this? Okay, let me dip some water because I feel like I need a lot of it. And then maybe, no. Nah. Okay. The problem is when you don't have enough space on your mixing palette. This is almost close, so now it needs to be watered down extremely. well, maybe they're not grass green, but it's, I think that's okay. I'm just gonna leave it like that. And then yesterday, I think I'm going to just okay, so we had vanilla ice cream, we had chocolate and strawberry ice cream, and we had raspberries. This does not look good. We had strawberries. There were some blueberries. And then I think that's it. Chocolate sauce. Okay, this is basically not legible, but just gonna go for it again. And I found that I really enjoy raspberries with chocolate ice cream. Okay. Now I need, what I'm going to do right now is I think I'm going to use, I did not know, maybe you didn't know, but if you use disinfectant wipes, you can super easily clean the mixing palette on your, see? Well, here. And because my desk is a huge mess, and I talked to you about how I'm going to do all those things and clean up every night, I think I'm going to fill this in with paint, and then I will clean up my desk for tomorrow so I can make another set of thingamajiggy bobs. Okay, so the plate was a beautiful ochre. And then, oh, what's this red? What's this red? And I took so much. That was so bad. So these raspberries were basically very pale. Strawberries, I mean. The outside was a little bit And then blueberries, what the color? What's the color of blueberry? Not this color. Not this color either. Maybe a tiny bit of red. Yep, closer. And I shouldn't have done it this way because now I have to color in the background with the ice cream before I color like and go around, which wasn't the best idea. So I guess I'm just going to I need vanilla ice cream. This is probably going to be a good vanilla. And then strawberry was really pale pink. Now this is violet. Yeah, maybe even mix it with this. And then the chocolate was super dark brown. Let's see if we can recreate that as well. Needs to be this one, I think is the right one. No. No. It needs to be darker. It was chocolate, triple chocolate fudge brownie, I think it was what it was called. I'm not sure when this happened, why I'm drawing all these things right now, but I guess that's just how this works. So, okay, and now there were red dots in my ice cream. Oh my God, this is so different, so wrong, but that's okay. And then let's see if I have a brown that I can use as a... So, but what I'm looking for is a brown that is different from the brown and that I can put on some chocolate. So I put peanut butter on it, or peanut butter decoration, like dressing for ice cream. And I put peanuts and fruit. Oh my God, it's so yummy. Why does nobody ever have that perfect brown? I think the perfect brown that I'm talking about is this one. Let's see. Yeah, and it doesn't even work anymore. See, that's what you get if you don't... I think that's good enough. So, how am I going to I'm going to write is there anything that I wanted to write down for today? I don't remember. I think what I'm going to do is go around here and just do a little shadow. I'm also going to kind of add a table-ish, which doesn't make sense, right? If there's shadow here, nope, not. Just gonna leave it like that. Then I think I have to go around all the way. Sometimes I do this and then I'm like, okay, well, this is weird. That's okay though, it's fine. Okay, so was there anything, oh my gosh, yes. Yes. Let's see what the paper looks like here. That is so weird. It worked so badly and now it doesn't bleed through even though I have this humongous chunky nib here. Alrighty, I think I'm gonna stop for now. I'm glad I caught up 2 days. Am I going to write anything else here? I need a car sticker or something. And then, yeah, I will clean up my desk and we'll see how that goes.
I am such a good vlogger. It's Thursday and I always bring my journal downstairs, but then I never use it.
Oh man, look! First blooms are coming. I'm so excited for spring. It's getting cold. The beginning of the week again, but oh my gosh, I love all those first signs of spring. I would never see them if it wasn't for this dog right down here. I went to the eye doctor today and, well, the optician, and the guy said, yeah, it makes a lot of sense that you feel like your eyes are strained because they don't sit right. And if you look at them now, they are so much lower on my nose. Like, of course, they would be wrong. And I would feel like it hurts all the time. I was wary when I went into the eye place. I don't know. Anyway, why is the eye doctor and the optician together? In Germany, you have a doctor's office for eyes, eye doctor, and then you pick your optician yourself. But, so, the lady who gave the frames to me on Monday, she wasn't really an optician. She was like, I'm just gonna do this for you so that you don't have to wait so much longer. I should have said, no, sorry, I'm gonna wait for the pros. But yeah, it's starting to rain exactly when I am going on a walk with Max. I hope it's not going to be really bad because we both need some exercise. So we'll see how that is going to go. Alrighty. I am not bringing my camera when I should. I dropped my son off at a competition, and on my way home I went by this Stampede Reservoir. There's still snow over here. And we are practicing off-leash. Well, come here, Max. Here you go. Yes, good boy. We're practicing off-leash walking and coming back. There's no people here, no other dogs. So besides him just taking off all by himself, which I hope he won't, it should be okay, should be safer, and we can practice. And so far, I mean, he has separation anxiety. Why am I even concerned about him not coming back? But who knows what is happening, you know. Go run, Max, go! Let's go. Ah. I don't have anything right now. Oh, you're such a good boy. I've been feeding him treats every time he came back to check in. And now, every time he touches my palm, he wants more. And the car is gonna be so dirty. So dirty. Yes! Good job. Good job. Here you go. This usually, hello, is all water. Or at least 2 years ago, all of this was water. Seems like maybe they're not getting enough, or they are letting all of it off the reservoir. Not sure. I mean, we'll see when we come back in the summer.